Hi, everyone. My name is Maggie Clemens. I'm with One World Realty, and every single month I send out an email to my database letting them know what is happening in the real estate market in San Diego County. So I thought I would shoot a quick video that maybe I could share with a bunch of you. So let's get at it. I don't want to take up a lot of time. First off, let's talk about mortgage rates because that is what is in the news. And as we all know that the Fed has already said that they're going to keep increasing the rates and try and tamper down inflation. Well, what's that going to do to San Diego home prices? Well, right now we're looking at, as of today, the 30-year fixed rate is 5.64. I am hearing from my mortgage people that it's actually a little bit higher, and that is due to some overlays that each of the lenders have on their particular program. So the national rate right now is 5.64, and you can see that has just steadily been climbing here since, let's see, how far do we got to go down? It was at 4.99 in the middle of April, and that's about how far we got to go back here. So that is the 30-year fixed rate. 15-year is still lower. 30-year FHA, jumbo, and all of that. So that is all included on that email. So let's just take a quick look here. Now, this is what we call info sparks. I get this information, and in fact, every real estate agent gets this information, and it goes over what's happening in San Diego County, and it goes over a long time. So this is the number of sold listings. So as you can see here, I have it set for the entire county, all price ranges, all property types, all years, everything. And we can see here from January of 2019, we've been on a little bit of a roller coaster. Starting in January of 2022, so we can see in 2021 it came up in the summer and then it came all the way down. And now here we are. This is, let's see, this is January. This is the number of active listings. It went up a little bit in February. It went way up in March, and then it's come down a little bit. Now, I want you to see all of this because all of these, even this high point in the last, what is that, 3 years, 4 years, is only 4,105 units for sale. San Diego County has 3.3 million people. So 4,105 homes for sale is not enough for all the people that are moving here, that all the people that are starting families and need to buy a house. So this is what is causing the prices to increase, is not the mortgage rates, but it is the fact that we have no inventory. I remember when I first came into the business about 12 years ago, my team leader told me that an average market was 16,000 homes for sale. In my entire career since 2009, I have never seen 16,000 homes for sale in San Diego County. And here we can see all the way from 2019 that the most we've seen is 4,105. Now, if I drop this, if I just put it to detached homes only, check this out, then the most there ever was in the last 4 years was 2021. This is the only reason that prices are going sky high in San Diego County. Now, what we're seeing is those mortgage rates going up. Wow, that affects how many people can afford to buy here. So let's take a look at this. The sales price. This is of detached homes only, but the medium home price since January of 2019 is just duck, 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 duck. And we are all the way up to the medium home price in San Diego County has now hit $1 million. Now, that's not a whole lot when the mortgage rate is 2%, but when the mortgage goes up to 3 to 4 to 5, and we are sitting at 6%, that reduces the number of people that can buy that home. So will those increase in mortgage rates cause us to crash? Well, the problem is the active listings. And we can see from 2019, it went down, 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 down. And we are just now starting to see a little bit of an uptick for this year. But will it be enough to climb? So that's pretty much where we're at. What else can I show you here? I don't have that up there. Here in that email, I break it down for every single every single property or every single zip code that you can find. And you have access to this. So again, if you want to be on this list, I will send you out all of this. It's a, it's a link and you can just click on it. But this is where I live. I live in La Mesa, and I can see from from April of 2021 to April of 2022 that home prices went up 28.8%. For the year to date, from January 1 till the end of April 2021, January 1 to the end of April 2022, it's increased 25.6%. In fact, the Union Tribune put this out on the condos, and they were talking about how much the homes or condos, not even detached homes, have gone up in San Diego County. And Logan Heights, over the last 2 years, has increased 110.9%. Where I live in La Mesa, let's see, where is that? It is 36.3%. Great article in here. I read it, and it's very helpful. So, but that is not, so let's just take a little bit history back, okay? Let me go back over here so maybe we can take a look at this. Active listings. I'm going to stretch this out. So this went over the last 3 years, and I'm going to go back to 10 years. And we can see that there's been, 10,800, nowhere near that 16,000 I was told. What's this highest month here? 11,241. And that's just detached homes. So that was August of 2016. We were creeping up to a normal market. And then we come up here, June of 2019, July of 2019, we saw a huge drop for the rest of the year in detached homes. That had nothing to do with mortgage rates. And because this has not gone up is the only reason that prices still keep going up. Now, most people think that because the mortgage rates are going to go up that we're going to see a little crash. No, we're not going to see. There's still plenty of people out there. And when I talk to a buyer, they say, hey, is it still a good time to buy? And I say, absolutely, because we don't see the prices going down anytime soon. And I'll get back to that. But if you lock in and you buy your home at 6% and the rate continues to go up, then you're locked in at that 6%. But if the rate, for whatever reason, we're living in a crazy world right now. Anything could happen that might cause those rates to go back down. We don't see it happening, but I've learned to never say never. But if the rates go down, then guess what? Then you can refinance it. So if you are able to buy, if you can qualify, and that's the big thing, because, banks want, debt to income. They want good credit. They want, we're in uncertain times. So when that happens, banks tend to tighten up a little bit. And, those that can buy, I say buy it now and get your foot in the door, because this is San Diego. Will prices go down? Maybe. And you know how we're going to know if they're going to go down? By this little number right here. When we start seeing inventory increase, then we're going to see some downward pressure on price. Now, you didn't hear me just say it was going to plummet, because I don't think it's going to plummet. I just showed you 110% for condos in Logan Heights. And in the Mesa, it was 36%, I think is what it was. Well, okay, first what has to happen is we get a lot more inventory. When we get a lot more inventory, buyers have more selections, and if you're putting your home on the market, you better be the best of the best, because now if they've got plenty of inventory to look at, they're going to be a little more picky. And so the first indication that prices may change a little bit will be inventory going up. As the inventory goes up, it may put a little downward pressure on price, but what that means is that instead of my house in La Mesa growing at 36% over the last 2 years, maybe it will only grow at 10%, and that to us is a decrease because it's not growing as fast. And that is what the newspapers harp on. That is the negative headline that they want in your head. So no, prices are not likely to plummet anytime soon. And if they do, we are going to know about it because we are going to be watching the inventory. We're going to be watching the foreclosures. We're going to be watching the mortgage rates, and we will know ahead of time. So what I'm telling my sellers is that, we don't know. And honestly, you can never predict real estate any longer than three months out. Sometimes we can guess about 6 months out, but 3 months out now takes us right to the top of, what is that? What did we, May, June, July, August? Takes us right to the top of when this normal slowdown starts. Every December, we see a slowdown. Where are we? Let me stretch this out. New listings. This is over the last 10 years. Look at this. Boop. December, January, December, 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 December. All of this, it all started in May. Boop, boop, boop. And this is over the last 10 years. So I can tell you that, towards the end of summer, August, we naturally always see a slowdown. We didn't see it as much here, but that was due to COVID. But we do still see those spikes. So for the next 3 months, taking us into August, I do not see prices going down. And after August, I see that we may, maybe not, but we may see some pressure on prices. And if that's the case, it's in San Diego. It means that we are not going to see as great of appreciation. And to me, that's actually a good thing because it's just gotten a lot of crazy. And there are so many people out there that need homes. And when people that are starting a family can't get homes, can't find a home, that means they got to stay in their rental. And that means the people that are trying to move here don't have as many rental selections. That's causing the rent prices to go up. And this is a part, not a big part, but it is definitely a part of our homeless community here in San Diego County. And there's just not enough homes. And until that changes, we are not going to see a big drastic increase in what's happening in prices. So I hope that helps. I hope you sign up for my monthly email, and we just go over that as we go along. So take care, have a great day, have a great month, and I'll see you next